Leaked messages between Tidjane Thiam and Minister Sanson Kambili, here is what it's really about. The truth must be said, today, everyone can see that Chris Yapi was the only one who revealed, loud and clear, that it was Alassane Ouattara himself who gave the order to issue Tidjane Thiam's infamous nationality certificate. Yes, you read that right, this wasn't handled through courts or any legal process, but rather in the secret chambers of power, born out of a complicity between Ouattara and Thiam, a complicity resembling that of two love-struck doves. But as everyone knows, the tyrant Ouattara is a fickle lover, his romances, political and personal alike, never last. The Ouattara-Thiam affair quickly soured. And when yesterday's lovers turn into today's enemies, the secrets of the night inevitably spill out in public. Proof. The leaked messages now circulating between Tidjane Thiam and Sanson Kambili, the ever-compliant Minister of Justice. From these exchanges, we discover a minister reduced to nothing more than an ATM machine for nationality certificates, handing them out and snatching them back at the snap of Ouattara's fingers. The law. A joke. The real law is whatever Alassane Ouattara says it is. For how long? Only until his inevitable downfall. I have friends in the RDR who came to see me. They told me that Ouattara says his diplomatic passport has expired, and that he no longer has one. I gave instructions for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to issue him, immediately and on the spot, a diplomatic passport that was brought to him. Well, what can I do? The next day, someone came to tell me that his mother was ill. I said we issue her a diplomatic passport, and then we evacuate her. Now he's telling me, I need a nationality certificate. I'm not the one who issues nationality certificates. What's in my power is what I do. What's in my power, I do. To issue a diplomatic passport, you don't need to go to any other department. I called the Minister of Foreign Affairs. He wasn't there, so I told Boga to sign the diplomatic passports. But nationality certificates are handled by a judge. So, he seemed to be concerned about this nationality certificate. I didn't see why he was so concerned about it, but since he was concerned, I spoke to my friend, the mayor of Bouhaki, Fanny Ibrahima, who told me that the Bouhaki court had overturned the judgment of the Dembokro court, which had refused Ouattara the nationality certificate. So I told Fanny Ibrahima, Seydou Daïra, and I told Ouattara himself to go get a copy of the judgment. And then with this copy of the judgment, they could go see a judge. They went to get this copy. They went to see the judge. The judge refused the nationality certificate, and they say that the government did nothing. But what can I do? I gave them some friendly advice. So in the end, the Minister of the Interior told me that Prime Minister Ouattara was a candidate in 2000, and he had produced a nationality certificate. I told him, go get this nationality certificate and give it to them. So there you go. I don't like people making accusations at random. I'll read you the WhatsApp exchange between Tidjane Thiam and Sanson. June 3, 2022.
Hello Mr. Thiam, I'm Kambili Sanson, Minister of Justice. His Excellency, Mr. President of the Republic, Mr. Alassane Ouattara, has instructed me to contact you regarding a matter concerning you. Thank you very much.
Hello, Mr. Minister, and thank you for contacting me. I just spoke to our ambassador in Paris and then to His Excellency, Mr. President. May I call you?
Mr. Thiam, I've just resolved the matter. I've been able to obtain all the necessary information. I will inform you as soon as the nationality certificate is issued. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
The next day, June 4, 2022, Sanson Kambili took a photo of Mr. Thiam's nationality certificate, in duplicate, and sent it to him. The latter replied, "Thank you very much, Minister." Sanson Kambili responded with 3 thank you emojis. 5 days after this exchange, on June 9, 2022, Tidjane Thiam was registered for passport processing at the Ivory Coast Embassy in Paris. Mark my words, Sanson Kambili's turn will come too. One day soon, he will discover that it's much easier to strip others of their nationality than to prove his own. And when the time comes to verify if he himself is truly Ivorian, my pen will be there, ready to expose this spineless, servile character. As for Tidjane Tiham, since he is now seen alongside our national Woody, I shall soften my pen toward him, for now. But let him not mistake this for eternal absolution. I know the nature of political alliances, they are never more than circumstantial. And the day, near or distant, when he turns against Laurent Gbagbo, let him know that my pen will strike again. In the meantime, this is yet another glaring proof that in Côte d'Ivoire, nationality is handed out like candy to regime loyalists, and pulled back just as easily like a chair yanked from under an opponent.
Les échanges téléphoniques avec Thiam.
The telephone conversations with Tiham. What Tiham did is what is called disclosure of correspondence. This is a serious offense for those who are there, a criminal offense that is provided for and punishable by law. I have the impression that my brother Tiham, whom I certainly like, does not behave like a statesman. Remember, he had already publicly revealed the alleged secrets that the President of the Republic had allegedly confided in him. But you go to a meeting with the President of the Republic, you speak, and you leave this meeting and you come to explain what you said. Did you see the President react? That is the hallmark of a great statesman. Today, we are not surprised that he would do it with the Minister of Justice. The height of it, and that when he was at Credit Suisse, he was bugging his own colleagues. And as they say, birds of a feather flock together. I myself was a victim of this at the hands of his spokesperson. While I was communicating with him, he recorded me and published it. That's how they are and we can't change them. I believe that this Bredouille episode should finally convince us all, and it's not right that conversations, which are meant to resolve a problem or to speak to a leader, are exposed outside. If, by some extraordinary chance, this gentleman manages to gain a small piece of power, not to be the President of the Republic, under these conditions, he will expose the whole of Côte d'Ivoire. Let us pray to God that such a catastrophe does not happen in Côte d'Ivoire. Chris Yapi does not lie. Find Chris Yapi on his 2 YouTube channels, his Rumble channel, his TikTok, X, Instagram, VK and Threads accounts.